This is Jeopardy! Today's contestants are a marketing manager, originally from Chicago, Illinois, Grace Batiste. A program manager, originally from Longmeadow, Massachusetts, Spencer James. And our returning champion, a marketing specialist from San Francisco, California, T.J. Fisher, whose 5-day cash winnings total $100,723. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Ken Jennings.
Thank you, folks. Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. And welcome to Jeopardy! Following a come-from-behind win yesterday, our 5-day champion, T.J. Fisher, is now officially headed to the Tournament of Champions. We know the TOC was a goal early on for T.J., but now that he's achieved it, what's next? Spencer and Grace are hoping that what's next is crowning a new Jeopardy champion. In just about 25 minutes from now, we'll find out what happened. Good luck to all three of you. Let's get to work in the Jeopardy round. Your categories will be these. First, Irish history. Then, that's some rhyme. We have origin of the idiom. Then, all sorts of science. Cleanup on aisle 7. TJ, as the champ, you go first.
Idiom for 600.
It was once a place of execution outside London, but gained its current use as an unclaimed area where World War I troops dreaded being sent. They didn't want to go into no man's land. TJ?
Idiom for 800.
Answer. It's a daily double. You found it very early? Three-way tie right now, TJ. You can bet up to 1,000.
I will. I'll bet 1,000.
Here's your clue in origin of the idiom. When John Dennis saw a play that used a sound effect he created without permission, he complained they had done this.
What is ripped him off?
Sorry, no. He said they had stolen his thunder. Literally the sound effect of the thunder. So you start off in the red, TJ, but select again.
Idiom for 1,000.
One proposed origin of this phrase is not from academic achievement, but the ability of a train to climb a slope. That may be where we got to make the grade. TJ, we're going to stick with the origin of the idiom?
No, I don't think so. Rhyme for 600.
Over to rhyme. My style is wild, so book me. Not long is how long this rhyme took me, rapped Ghostface Killah as part of this ensemble. TJ.
What is NWA?
Nope. Spencer or Grace? Ghostface Killah from Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang Clan. Back to TJ.
This is a lot of fun. I'm intrigued. Aisle 7 for 200.
We're going to get one of these. I believe in you. I can't decide between vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry ice cream, so I'll get all three together. Called this. TJ.
What is Neapolitan?
Correct.
Aisle 7 for 4.
Well, if I'm tracking steps, I should get the Baby Trend double jogger one of these to bring the twins on my runs. Grace.
With the stroller.
Right.
Aisle 7 for 6, please.
Ooh, Kitty is low on food. Good thing aisle 7 has this brand, the only one cats ask for by name. Grace.
What is Meow Mix?
That's also right, yes.
I'll take some rhyme for 800, please.
Warren Zevon. She was a credit to her gender. She put me through some changes, Lord. Sort of like a wearing this. Rhymes with gender, like a wearing blender. Grace?
I'll go back to aisle 7 for 800.
I need a new hobby, so I'll pick up a kit to make this type of embroidery. Its name refers to the X shape of the needlework. Spencer.
What is cross-stitch?
Yes.
Great. Irish history for 6.
To ancient Greek and Roman geographers, Ireland was known as this, meaning land of winter. Spencer.
What is Hibernia?
That's right.
Irish history for 8.
A terminally ill man was the first in Ireland to be granted this, narrowly approved in a 1995 vote. It's not euthanasia. That was the first divorce ever granted in Ireland. He wanted to marry his caregiver. Spencer?
Irish history for 1,000.
Sharing his name with an Apollo astronaut, this man helped negotiate the 1921 treaty that established the Irish Free State. Who is Michael Collins? Spencer?
I'll do Irish history for 4.
On Gorta Moor in Irish Gaelic, this devastating 19th century event reduced Ireland's population by as much as 25%. Grace?
What's the potato famine?
Correct.
Science for 8.
P is for this adjective for soil or rock that allows water to pass through. Preceded by im, it doesn't. Spencer.
What is permeable?
That's right.
Science for 6.
Beginning some 500 million years ago, this era gets its name from the Greek for ancient life. What is Paleozoic? Spencer has the lead at the moment. We're going to pause for a quick break, but we will come right back with much more Jeopardy! Grace Batiste, originally from Chicago, is a marketing manager, and if you want to brag a little bit, the winner of a 5th grade essay contest, right?
I am, yes.
What was your essay about?
It was about how my 5th grade teacher had a terrible haircut. So it was her idea, in fairness. She had gotten a haircut that she wasn't super happy about, and so to be a good sport about it, she had us all write essays about it, and she picked a winner, and I won. I won fudge.
And do you feel like that's the secret to success, is to make fun of bad hair?
You know, if people are willing to be made fun of, then I am willing to
You're here for them.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're so supportive. Spencer James is a program manager, originally from Longmeadow, Massachusetts. They always say, it's just like riding a bike. You'll never forget. But one time you were on a biking trip in Scotland, and what happened?
Yeah, I definitely forgot how to ride a bike.
You forgot how?
Yeah, so I mean, it had been about a decade since I had last ridden a bike, and I was asked, do you want to go on this trip? It was a 33-mile trip. And I was like, I'm in decent shape, and you never forget how to ride a bike. But it became very clear.
Can.
Yeah.
The idiom is not true for everyone.
Oh, yeah, I was falling off for about 45 minutes.
But you eventually remembered. It took 45 minutes.
Yeah.
See, you got to get back on the bike.
Exactly.
As we say. TJ Fisher is a marketing specialist from San Francisco. When you go to the beach, you have a ritual you always do. What is that?
Yes, I stop at a great karaoke bar before I take the bus back home, but I usually just have to listen because the line to sing is usually an hour or more, and I don't have that much time. I finally was able to get off the list because they had a little trivia game, and I won. I was very lucky, and they said, well, your winning answer was the Stone Temple Pilots. Would you like to sing something from them? And I said, I would not.
It's got to be very low on your list.
Yes, I said, open to the Sinatra pages. Come fly with me. Let's go. And that's how I turned the Stone Temple Pilots into Frank Sinatra.
Well done. That's a real upgrade, I think. Spencer, you have command of the board right now. Let's get back into the game.
Let's do aisle 7 for 1,000.
Italian gave us this word for a sideboard, and I'm putting one from aisle 7 into my shopping cart. Spencer.
Was it credenza?
It is.
Clean up for 6.
The jolly tars seen here are making sure everything is this nautical word, meaning meticulously neat and tidy. TJ.
What is ship shape?
Good.
Clean up for 2.
In 1976, NOAA's first major coordinated response to this type of event was after the Argo Merchant broke in 2 off Nantucket. TJ.
What is an oil spill?
That's right.
Clean up for 4.
A headline in The Onion read, Christian rock band cleans up this, which real-life rock bands were famous for trashing. Grace.
What's a hotel room?
That's right.
I'll take science for 1,000, please.
In astronomy, this word is used when describing an orbit, like an elliptical one that deviates from the circular kind. TJ.
What is eccentric?
Yes, you're out of the hole.
Clean up for 8, please.
Hercules diverted rivers to clean these structures owned by King Aegeus. Grace.
What are the stables?
Right.
Rhyme for 1,000, please.
The police. Giant steps are what you take doing this. I hope my legs don't break. Wait, isn't gravity lower up there? Giant steps are what you take walking on the moon. Grace?
I'll take idiom for 4.
Mr. Snagsby in his Bleak House was the first to say, not to put too fine a point upon it. In other words, to be blunt. Spencer.
Who is Dickens?
Yes.
Science for 400.
Animals called chordates include tunicates, cephalochordates, and the true these, including birds and mammals. Those are the vertebrates. Spencer?
Irish history for 2.
At the 1014 Battle of Clontarf, tribal chief Brian Boru and his forces delivered a historic blow to these seafarers and their allies. Spencer.
With the Vikings?
Yes.
Clean up for 1,000.
Firefighters don't smash priceless stained glass windows, so extra soot slowed a 2001 cleanup of this huge Manhattan cathedral. That's St. John the Divine. Spencer, 4 clues left.
Science for 200.
This unit of energy or heat that people often try to burn is equal to approximately 4,200 joules. TJ.
What are calories?
Yes.
Oof. Idiom for 2.
This phrase for making peace comes from a Native American practice of symbolically interring a weapon. TJ.
What is burying the hatchet?
Right again.
Rhyme for 4.
Oasis somehow managed to be slowly walking down the hall, but at the same time, faster than this projectile. Spencer.
What is it, cannonball?
Yes. And the last clue in that some rhyme, the Beatles. I'm sorry that I doubted you. I was so unfair. You were in a car crash and you lost this. Does that happen? In a car crash and you lost your hair, a real medical rarity. Close game with Spencer in the lead at the end of the Jeopardy round. Double Jeopardy is up next. Don't go anywhere. We're coming right back. As promised, it's time for Double Jeopardy. Twice as much money on the board this time, and these categories. First, it's alliterative geography. Then we have Supreme Court decisions, elegiac verse, followed by ranks and titles, anagrammar, and finally, all TV movies, with the word all in quotation marks. TJ, you'll select first again because you're in third place.
Supreme Court for 12.
Answer. Daily double. Always a knack for finding the daily doubles. You can wager up to $2,000 on this one.
I think I'd be foolish not to. 2,000, please.
All right, that'll move you into second place if you're correct. Here's your clue in Supreme Court decisions. In 1958's Cooper v. Aaron, the court unanimously said that Arkansas had to abide by this ruling from 4 years earlier.
What is Brown versus Board of Education?
That's correct, yes. You move ahead of Grace by just $200. Select again.
Ranks and titles for 16, please.
This French-derived word before another title, like empress or queen, means the woman is a wealthy widow. Spencer.
What is dowager?
Right.
Ranks and titles for 1,200.
The #1 assistant in a pro kitchen, the person with this title schedules shifts, assists with menu planning, and orders food supplies. Spencer.
Is it a sous chef?
Right.
I'll do alliterative geography for 12.
Blarney Castle is a tourist attraction in this region of Southern Ireland. Spencer.
Is Cork County?
Yes, we'll take that. County Cork.
Oh. Alliterative geography for 16.
There's a body of water with this name off Greenland's coast, and another one near Corpus Christi. Texas has its own Baffin Bay. Back to you, Spencer.
Alliterative geography for 8.
In 2025, refugees flooded the Joda border crossing, trying to get into this African country from the one it used to be part of. Grace.
What is South Sudan?
You're correct.
Supreme Court for 1600.
Justice Sotomayor's scathing dissent of a 2024 decision. It makes a mockery of the principle that no man is these 3 words. TJ.
What is above the law?
Yes.
Anagrammar for 12.
What a subject and its verb should be in. Enter game. TJ.
What is agreement?
That's right.
Anagrammar 16.
Another word for dependent, as in clause. Insured boat. What is subordinate? A subordinate clause. TJ?
Anagrammar 2000.
Tense denoting something completed before something else. Pet carp fest. TJ?
What is past perfect?
Good for 2,000.
Verse for 12.
Written for his dying father, his "do not go gentle into that good night" tells us to rage against the dying of the light. Spencer.
Was Thomas?
Dylan Thomas is right.
Geography for 2,000.
This region of the North Atlantic is isolated by 4 ocean currents that surround it. What is the Sargasso Sea? Spencer?
All TV and movies for 12.
A documentary about the NASA moon landings and a TV drama in which the Soviets landed there first share this title. Spencer.
What is For All Mankind?
Yes.
TV and movies for 16.
Paul Scofield won an Oscar for his portrayal of Sir Thomas More in this film, based on a play in which he also starred. Spencer.
What is A Man for All Seasons?
Right again.
All TV and movies for 2,000.
It's the film in which Betty Davis delivers the line, "Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night." Spencer.
It was All About Eve?
That's it.
TV and movies for 800.
Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos met and played a couple on this TV soap before marrying in real life. TJ.
What is All My Children?
That's the soap.
Verse for 16.
In her sepulchre there by the sea, in her tomb by the sounding sea, is from this poet's lament for Annabel Lee. TJ.
Who is Poe?
You got it.
Verse for 2000.
A castle in Italy gave its name to this Rainer Maria Rilke book of elegies. Those are the Duino elegies. Back to you, TJ.
Ranks for 2,000.
This 8-letter title refers to the wife of an Indian prince. TJ.
What is a Maharani?
That's correct for 2,000.
Oh, my goodness. Anagrammer for 800.
When an adverb boldly goes in the middle. I visit Pine Flint. Grace.
What's a split infinitive?
That's right.
Ranks and titles 8, please.
Answer there is a daily double for you, Grace. Chance to play a little catch-up if you're right in ranks and titles.
I'll do 1,000.
Okay, 5,200 then if you're correct. Here's your clue. Pat Morita, who played Mr. Miyagi in The Karate Kid, himself learned from Fumio Demura, one of these, teacher in Japanese.
What's a sensei?
Sensei is correct, yes. You could have done more, but you add 1,000. Well done.
I'll take Supreme Court for 2,000.
In 2005's Roper v. Simmons, the court said execution for crimes committed before the age of 18 was this, barred by the 8th Amendment. Spencer.
It was cruel and unusual punishment?
That's right.
Supreme Court for 8.
Texas v. Johnson went in favor of Gregory Johnson, who had burned one of these during a 1984 protest. TJ.
What is the flag?
Yes.
Supreme Court for 4.
The 1962 Engel v. Vitale decision held that it was a First Amendment violation for a public school system to sponsor one of these rituals. TJ.
What is a prayer?
Yes.
Verse for 8.
Robert Louis Stevenson's poem with the same name as A Mass for the Dead has the line, "Home is the sailor, home from sea." The poem is called Requiem. TJ?
Verse for 4.
In this Scottish poet's A Bard's Epitaph, he describes himself and says that thoughtless follies laid him low. TJ.
Who is Burns?
That's right.
Ranks for 4.
A candidate must earn 21 merit badges before attaining this rank, first awarded to Arthur Eldred in 1912. Spencer.
What is Eagle Scout?
Yes.
Geography for 4.
Colorado Springs gets water from the watershed of this famous mountain. TJ.
What is Pikes Peak?
That's it.
Anagrammer for 4.
Traditional sentence finishing faux pas, iron pie pots. TJ?
What is preposition?
That's right. And finally, all TV and movies. It starred Redford and Hoffman as Woodward and Bernstein. Spencer.
With All the President's Men?
That's correct. You have a narrow lead heading into Final Jeopardy. Here's the category you three will be playing. World organizations. While they make their wagers, we'll pause for this break. We'll be right back. For Final Jeopardy today, the category will be World Organizations. Let's reveal the clue. Passing on in 2025, Eliza McGinn, who helped track down terrorists in the 1972 Munich attack, became this agency's top-ranking woman. 30 seconds, contestants. Good luck. We'll begin with Grace Batiste, $5,200 at the moment, and she wrote down a response of, what is Mossad, the Israeli intelligence apparatus? And that is correct, Grace. So you'll add to that 5,200. Oh, you bet big, you'll almost double it. 10,200 now. TJ Fisher, the 5-day champ, was in second place with 14,400. Did he write down Mossad? He has Interpol, so he will lose 9,199, dropping him down to 5,201. Spencer Janes had a narrow lead over the champ with 17,000. Did he come up with Mossad? He did. He will add a lot. Wow, big payday today. $12,000 takes him to 29,000. And you, Spencer, are our new Jeopardy champion. Congratulations. We'll be seeing TJ Fisher back in the Tournament of Champions. Spencer's back tomorrow. Join us then.